It is necessary to understand what is meant by the terms digital literacy and digital natives in order to consider strategies to effectively develop the digital literacy of digital natives. Digital literacy refers to the individual's ability to competently and confidently use the computer for a vast range of purposes and outcomes. The Royal Society supports this by explaining that digital literacy should be understood to mean the basic skill or ability to use a computer confidently, safely and effectively. The significance of digital literacy is highlighted by the purpose of study for computing in the national curriculum, stating that computing also ensures that pupils become digitally literate, able to use and express themselves and develop their ideas through information and communication technology at a level suitable for the future workplace and as active participants in a digital world. This suggests that digital literacy should be considered not only as a requirement of study but as a fundamental life skill for the children we teach. Being a digital native refers to the individual's understanding and communication of the language of the digital world. Prensky explains that our students today are all native speakers of the digital language of computers, video games and the internet, and the most useful designation found for them is digital natives. This explains that the young generation of today are already so much more advanced in their digital understanding and capabilities, and this will continue to be the case as their interaction with the digital world develops. It is because of this that the education provided for children should consider sustaining the development of their digital literacy and should work towards creating opportunities for them to build upon this within their learning. Rose explains the approach advocated in his report of embedding ICT throughout the primary curriculum will yield a number of benefits, such as the use of technology to develop deeper cognitive skills, the education of young people so that all can use technology with none excluded, and an informed understanding that ensures full digital literacy. This supports that of the view in discussion. An effective way of embedding ICT into the wider curriculum to develop children's digital literacy was exemplified to me in my practice on Block School experience. I was able to witness the children developing their digital literacy skills in conjunction with an English lesson in which they used the computers to review each other's work. After having first word processed and saved their pieces of written work, they were guided through the process of sending their work to each other through their computers and then adding comments to the work before sending them back to the writers. This was quite a new and exciting revelation for most of the children, and it was apparent that it was a skill that they were unfamiliar with using, thus the process worked towards building on their digital literacy skill. Cranmer et al. Suggests that there is a clear need to enthuse children about learning and about learning with ICTs to change the agenda for which we use ICT. This supports the notion of embedding ICT within the curriculum to not only develop children's digital literacy but to also develop the ways in which they think and feel about using ICT. This brings the discussion back to the important point of how to effectively develop the digital literacy of digital natives. In regards to the evidence that has been explored and in collaboration with my personal opinion, I believe that the most effective strategy is to excite children with the possibilities of computing by providing opportunities for them to do so in and around the curriculum. Green and Hallen believe that in order for this to happen, then all teachers need to feel empowered to use their digital knowledge creatively. It is because of this that I will seek to sustain and develop my own digital literacy throughout my professional career so that this can reflect the ways in which I develop the digital literacy of the digital natives that I teach. Thank you for listening.